Hi, I'm Heidi, CEO of Women's Trust. We are delighted to have been shortlisted for your inaugural Impact 100 London Award. And I'm very proud to present this short video to tell you a bit more about us. Women's Trust was set up in 1996 by women to help other women. This is still at the very core of what we do. Our mission is to provide counseling and therapy to help women to deal with the psychological trauma caused by domestic abuse. We are small, but I'm proud that we have helped over 15,000 women in their recovery. We know we could help so many more women if we had the resources. And this is why I'm still so passionate about what we do.
You turn from a confident, independent, happy person into a wreck who doesn't want to live anymore.
Domestic abuse doesn't discriminate. It doesn't care about people's job titles, bank balances, it's not intimidated by religion or educational achievement. It can and it does happen to women who look like me and to women who look like you. It's insidious. Between 1 in 3 and 1 in 4 women will experience domestic abuse. If there are 120 women who are watching this film right now, and if you were the entire population of the UK, that could apply to 40 of you. And of those 40 women, 24 would have post-traumatic stress disorder as a result of the trauma they've experienced. Half of you would have depression. And sadly, 8 of you would attempt suicide as a way to escape your ordeal. Women's Trust offers free and confidential individual counselling, group therapy and self-development workshops. Often the women who come to us have little to no self-worth. They are depressed, they can't work, they can't cope, and they don't know why. And it's our job to help them to understand that what they're experiencing is a normal reaction after what they've been through, that what happened to them was not okay. Most importantly, that it wasn't their fault. Women's Trust is a movement. It's by women for women, and it's an amazing feeling to be part of that.
I have lots of anxiety. I suffer from depression.
We know the health service response to domestic abuse is inadequate. And that's the gap that Women's Trust has been filling for the last 25 years. We are unique in providing a mental health service for women survivors of domestic abuse. It's that niche which actually makes it really difficult to secure funding. Despite the overwhelming evidence that domestic abuse has a severe impact on mental health, there's no recognition of that at national level.
I've learnt to tackle my fears, my anxieties. There was a lot of shame and guilt. I'm not ashamed of those things anymore.
Our counseling and group therapy sessions are now being delivered by phone and video, keeping that vital mental health support available. But lockdown has made the situation even worse for women who are still in abusive relationship, who will be experiencing more frequent and more severe trauma. Many will be in controlling, violent relationships where they just can't get to the phone. These women will be suffering behind closed doors.
Even before the coronavirus pandemic, we were working at full capacity. And we know that the demand for our services is going to increase, maybe exponentially. And the problem is our funding shortfall. And what this means is that some women will have to wait, or even worse, won't be able to access at all.
When I finally came, the wonderful person just said to me, "You're in the right place." You become so isolated. To be somewhere where people hold your hand through what invariably is the worst time of your life, and they help you to do that with dignity.
And this is why we need your help. Mental health for domestic abuse survivors is a tragic and serious but very hidden issue. Your grant would be used across the organization. By choosing Women's Trust, you are helping us to help more women. Women who desperately need support after experiencing some of the most heartbreaking and horrific things. The psychological trauma of domestic abuse affects women's lives and the lives of their children, often for many years, even decades, if they don't get the right help. Thank you.